All right. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Keith Garner. I am the Vice President of BFG Enterprises, and I would like to introduce to you our company, and based off of our information technology services offerings that we provide. BFG Enterprises was established in 2014 as a woman-owned, service-disabled, veteran-owned professional services and IT services consulting firm that's based in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. We provide a wide range of services and solutions to the federal government, as well as some state and commercial clients. As you see right here, this is some basic information from a high level. We do have a top secret facility clearance. We actually have partner, and we are actually on a GSA contract, GSA schedule, and we actually are partners with Microsoft as well as some other vendors. So we actually provide Microsoft consulting services as well as premier services through Microsoft that we partner with. So just a profile of the different IT services that we provide. Custom from a NAICS code perspective. NAICS code perspective is we're 541, 511, 512, 513, 514. 519. I'm sorry. So we provide software programming and scripting, engineering, database administration and design, computer systems design services, which entails COTS integration, server engineering. We support Active Directory, domain, and directory services, soup to nuts engineering, design, development, engineering, implementation, as well as the operations of it. Server virtualization. One of the things that we, as well as we provide FICAM architecture solution and services, which also encompasses zero trust architecture, which is a buzzword that a lot of people within the industry has actually started talking about over the past couple of years. Data analytics, where we provide, as well as ETL development, utilizing Irwin, Informatica, Tableau, things of that nature, even Power BI. And so just to provide you a little bit of information, a little bit more detail around the services that we've actually provided, some of our success stories in delivering. And we've actually supported the DHS on a program actually doing data analytics, ETL development, data modeling, doing requirements gathering, user engagement, stakeholder engagement, data integration and management, software development of dashboards, and even doing structure, taking unstructured data, and a lot of that data is actually financial data, and financial data as well as personal identifiable information, in order to actually bring it into a single dashboard to make it readily available to consumers as well as the government, to decision makers. So that's we actually supported that in the cloud as well as on-prem, doing some database design as well as administration, even preparing their technical documentation, which we understand that technical documentation is very important to the life and to the life of any program. But we also developed business intelligence and data visualization products for them. Another success story was that actually at Homeland Security, supporting their identity credentialing and access management portfolio. We actually did a rip and replace, providing bringing them into from an old infrastructure where they weren't able to securely share information, to a place where they actually were able to do We brought in PK enablement applications and systems for single sign-on single sign-on solutions, as well as multi-factor authentication. We did this. We transitioned them from on-prem VMware platform into the AWS cloud, developing and designing a testing and staging environment for the organization, as well as providing them a COTS identity governance administration solution, utilizing SailPoint, product like SailPoint, as well as utilizing Radiant Logic, and which actually provided them the ability to be able to do a lot of from start to finish auto provisioning of accounts, as well as doing insider threat analysis, insider threat tracing, and auditing, which this actually helped them achieve data cleanup, as well as finding a lot of orphan accounts and being able to identify potential risks that are internal for insider threat versus wait until being reactive. So we would actually be able to provide them a solution that was proactive rather than reactionary. Another success story is which we were actually in a support role at Army. So we're actually modernizing the Army Knowledge Online ICAM solution. So we're talking about more than a million objects. This is ICAM related as well, identity credentialing and access management. Which is doing, for the most part, your credentials as well as access control services. So we're actually modernizing the entire Army Knowledge Online, which is the Army's interface for all of their personnel, and as well as how their partners, albeit the Navy, the Marines, the Air Force, even DoD, how they communicate and how they collaborate. Army Knowledge Online, how they even handle their training. So we've been very instrumental in that, and taking them from an old infrastructure to modernizing it and developing a zero trust architecture for them. And then we're actually partnered with Microsoft to do with supporting the Army on an enterprise IT as a service solution, where we're providing their identity as a service for them, where we actually doing development, design, maintaining authentication and authorization services, providing them application integration, modernizing a lot of their applications from old platforms to new platforms, performing technical assessments and requirements gathering, meeting with stakeholders at the Army bases throughout the United States. That's been a great joy to work with a company like Microsoft, and still supporting the military, as we are a service disabled veteran-owned company. So and then another success story is that we're supporting the intelligence community, providing them infrastructure IT support services from a range of patch management, operation system deployments, utilizing SCCM, doing system administration, Active Directory, a plethora of things, storage, server capacity, planning. Even stakeholder engagement, even network appliances, network engineering, as well as storage administration. So as you see, over the past 7 years, we've actually been growing our portfolio from specializing in identity and access, credentialing and access management, providing PKI support, design and engineering, and operational support, to now expanding into a lot of the IT infrastructure services, as well as data analytics. Here's our corporate information. Our president is Anjanette Varner. As you see, her information is there. You can, as well as my information is there. And our business office is actually located in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And our email address, as well as our website, is there. So we thank you very much for your time, and look forward to your questions. and any way that we can actually engage to assist you. And thank you so much.